Well, a World Cup tribute to South Africa. You know, as much as they talked about the crime and the violence in South Africa, and Lord knows I've spent so many summers in South Africa, I feel like it's a third home. But anyhow, sports has a unique way of bringing out the best in humans. Beyond the sheer sense of competition, merit, and sportsmanship, major events on the world stage seem to bring nations together in some ritualistic bond of community, and that's a good thing. A common language is shared no matter the winner. The 2010 FIFA World Cup tournament was no different. Now, only 6 other teams have ever tasted World Cup victory. And yesterday marked the 7th as Spain secured a hard-fought victory over the Netherlands to win its first title. And while only 86,000 fans watched the tournament in person in South Africa, over 700 million individuals across the globe tuned in for this final game. All told, tournament hosts predict that some 38 billion will have watched some or all of the games from the first to the final rounds. Those numbers alone should give you a sense of that community. I mentioned above to have it all play out on the stage of a country, a continent that is mired in poverty and economic blight is all the better. So we salute South Africa. And while many football, soccer for you non-fans out there, connoisseurs were disappointed in the sloppy play, and it was sloppy during yesterday's finale of Spain versus the Netherlands, kudos should be given to the host country for its flawless execution of the World Cup games. Not only does the tourney put South Africa on the map, the economic impact will be felt for years. You can never forget at the beginning of the tournament when Mr. Mandela's great-granddaughter was killed. That's how things were kicked off, and people were just in anguish over the fact that how could this come about at the beginning of this tournament? Obviously, he's still feeling the pain of his loss, but we must say that the tournament overall was a success. Remember, during the 1994 World Cup in the United States that finished in Los Angeles, for example, the city collected $624 million in total revenues. To put that into perspective, the Super Bowl that year netted only $183 million. Consider that 80% of all sponsorship in Africa are sports-related, and one begins to understand that South Africa and the larger continent will see a nice economic shot in the arm. You can bet that Spain won't be the only nation celebrating tonight, tomorrow night, and for some time to come. South Africa and its proud people should be proud of the tournament they hosted. In one of sports' grandest events, the nation clearly stepped up and delivered a super-duper knockout punch. I'm Armstrong Williams.